Well, looking at the knee brace, I guess the best question is had some trouble getting healthy last year. How do you feel now, 2 weeks into spring camp?
This right here is just a nickname. That's all it is. I'm a fighter, so I can't complain too much. I can only do what I can do, and just believe in trainers and trust timing. Like I always say, it's God's timing, not my timing.
We'll go front row on the right side to Cole.
McKinley, a lot of people always ask players, what's their why to go pro? What was your why to come back?
I necessarily wasn't, worried about going pro. I feel like I left a lot on the table last year, especially missing games. I feel like I can help this team get to the levels that we want to get personally and as a foundation. I feel like I can, boost my teammates to becoming better men on and off the field, better people, better players.
And then with this spring being such a pivotal year for you guys, especially with transition coming to the SEC, if you could explain in one word of what you're looking for to get out of this practice, what would it be and why?
We're just, I say execution. That's the main thing it is. Just getting the game plan and, laying it out there, like doing what the drawing board says, how it's supposed to be drawn up, but doing it at maximum effort at the same time.
We'll go second row on the right to Olin.
McKinley, if you can remember, how much better did you get, or did you get better from your freshman to your sophomore year?
I seen it gradually happen. I noticed like me being a better leader from my freshman year, but that usually happens. But at the same time, I can see myself getting better as a football player, understanding the game, being a student of the game. Being a gym rat also. Like it takes like. To get where you want to go, it takes like the extra effort. Like it takes overtime to go the places you want to go.
And since you've been there, do you see any of these qualities, whatever it is, that you developed from year one to year two from some of the young defensive linemen that were freshmen here last year?
Yeah, I have noticed a lot of guys are getting way better. Also learning the game better. Like I said, I see myself in a lot of them. Coming in just a great talent that just needs to be developed, but like. At the same time, wants to learn. So I can see that in a lot of young guys we have.
We'll stay on the right side, fifth row to Ben.
Kind of going off of that. Curious if you feel like you guys have, just with that extra year, with the, guys going into their sophomore seasons, you starting to sense that y'all have a better feel for which guys can maybe play on which parts of the line, the guys who can be a little more versatile, or the guys who, really thrive in specific roles?
I feel like everyone can play a role for us, As long as they're playing their part and doing what they need to do to make the team better, and, what they're doing doesn't matter. Like, it takes living on the field to do what we need to do. So, and, like, it don't matter who the living is out there with me. I have trust and faith in each and every person, whoever out there with me. If you're on the field with me, I'm on the field with you. I got to trust you no matter what.
We'll go first row on the left side to Mark.
McKinley, you were always a solid player, but then when you came back and got healthy last year, you were like a house on fire, one of the best defensive tackles in the SEC. What clicked for you in season 3?
Nothing clicked. Just being a student of the game, taking extra time to watch film, notice my opponents, their strengths and weaknesses. And, nothing changed. Just same work habits. Same work habits, same work ethic. Just being a student of the game, honestly.
We'll go front row on the right to Cole.
McKinley, naturally, when you come into College Station, you're working with Coach Elko, and Coach Elko has some certain tidbits of ways that he expects the defense to be, and then Coach Durkin comes in. Just having a full offseason to understand kind of the nuances of what Coach Durkin looks for, how has that benefited the entire defense?
Well, I did my part from my position group to help them understand the new defense and from where I came from with Coach Elko to now Durkin's defense, and I'm like I said, I'm a student of the game, so I understand how defenses work, and whatever I need to do to help the next man to understand it, because I see what he is like without the game plan or the formula. I can see what he is like, just his basic self is. I can help him. I can put things in his mind, and I can also give him advanced ideology and techniques for him to make himself better. Because I'm not just a person that's just selfish and want to see myself succeed. I want to see others succeed. I feel others' success.
Anything else? We'll go to the left side, second row, to Cease, and then Carter.
You had an, excuse me, you had an issue off the field with the law. Where does that stand? Has that changed you at all?
We're going to stick to football questions, please. Thank you.
We'll stay on the second row, on the left side.
McKinley, wanted to ask you about some of the younger defensive linemen, what you've seen from them, but also, in particular, Walter Nolan. Looks like he's lost 35 pounds, according to the online roster, from last season to this season. Just how do you feel like that's maybe helped him in particular?
Probably 35 pounds in his head. Nah, he's getting way better than what he was, and you know, I guess, like I said, I see myself in him a lot. He's very hungry for what he wants, but at the same time, he's young, and there's a lot learning to do. And like I said, I know how it goes, so I'm gonna take the measures of what it takes to see him succeed.
All right.
And me and Walter has had a relationship before college, so you know, it goes long term. It's beyond football with us.
Looks like that's it. Thank you, McKinley.
Thank y'all.